Hey guys, my name is Lucy and I go by Chosen and Touched. I am a spiritual psychic medium and I wanted to do a really exciting video and take you on a little tour of the most haunted hotel in Arkansas. One of the most haunted hotels, but definitely the largest with almost 500 rooms. If you don't know anything about the Arlington Hotel in Hot Springs, make sure you go check it out. So I'm going to give you a little bit of history. Not only have I always been gifted, but during my big spiritual awakening, knowing nothing about this hotel, my husband took me there, and a resident that was there told me the story about the fire that happened, burning down the hotel during a wedding and unaliving the bride. He said that there's stories of people seeing her, and I will get to that in just a second. But at the time, I didn't know what was going on. And if you've ever had an awakening, you'll understand. But we have been so many times I can't count, and it is time for me to show you a tour of the Arlington Hotel as a psychic medium and not a ghost hunter. It was originally established in 1875 and then torn down and rebuilt. It was torn down and rebuilt in 1923, and it burnt down in 1924, 1 year later. Now, are they in the middle of remodeling and freshening up some of the 1924 historical things, items, carpets, hallways, you name it? They're redoing it. But they're keeping the structure and they're keeping the original, like bathrooms and things like that. I have a lot of videos on my YouTube, on my Facebook, on my TikTok, you name it, you can find it. And recently I did a Fordyce bathhouse, which originally the Arlington Hotel was next to, across the street from where it's at now. So over the years, I have seen many things, and I'm going to add some of the stories that you can validate as you do a little bit of research. And I mean, come on, it is cool. Everybody knows that the Arlington Hotel was Al Capone's hideout. This also involves a restaurant across the street and many other things. But if you don't know the story about Al Capone, check it out. This was his hideaway, and there's also a little getaway that was built into his room. There's Al Capone suite. I have been inside of it. There's a Babe Ruth suite because he would stay there during training season. There's also a Ronald Reagan suite, and I believe there's another. But this historical hotel is so full of history. It is beyond beautiful. So let me take you on a little tour. As a psychic medium, I cannot tell you how many, this big, beautiful porch that wraps around, I cannot tell you how many of those in spirit and the energy that I have felt and seen. I mean, look at this historical hotel. I cannot describe. So there are rumors that the conjoining doors to rooms will frantically try to open. And I'm talking this mirror shaking, and we finally experienced this, hence the chair up against the mirror, including bed shaking to get my attention. This happens to be the elevator that I saw the bellman in, and we had a few people in this elevator when the intercom went off. No one had touched it. We all seen it, and the operator just acted like it was no big deal. This is the lobby of the Arlington Hotel, and there are rumors here. This is where the woman in the pink dress walks through one wall and then leaves through another. But also, in a minute, you will see not only the history of the lobby, but in the back, you will see that there's a kitchen area, and it is rumored to be that there is the bellman, actually, that kind of works back there. Also, some of those that work there have told me many of their stories as well, including the grand piano just playing by itself at 2 a.m. Now, this trip, we happened to be on the 11th floor, and the entire morning we had the locksmith coming. Now, the Arlington Hotel doors, they are rough, but ours would not open. Over 3 to 4 times, the locksmith come and tried to help us, and we could not get the door open. We walked up, and here's our door, just wide open, for no reason. So this is the Babe Ruth suite. We have stayed in it during our anniversary, and at the time, they were not in construction. This happens to be the hallway that I saw a man walking down it several times, going to a room. And later on, I end up finding out that this man was on his way to propose to his girlfriend. Now, hot springs is all about the water. There's lots of rumors of people seeing water just turn on and off, and sinks, commodes flushing, anything to do with the water. And I have experienced this many times, but not this time. My husband and I were on the fourth floor, heard a kaboom, and here we are. There was no reason for it, and that piece of paint falling like it did. So we headed on out of there for that one. This is the fourth floor. This is the Al Capone suite floor, and he also rented out the entire floor every time he was there for his entire crew. I have been in the Al Capone suite. Here it is. And on this video, I am not going to tell you as a psychic medium what I have seen, experienced, and felt on this very floor. There's rumors that the bellman runs up and down these stairs, and I haven't experienced that, but here we are with the bride. There are documented stories of people seeing the bride looking out the windowsill and crying. And like I said, the first time I ever stayed in this hotel, I run into the bride before I even knew the story. So she is very much there. Here we are with the sink. Like I said, this visit, I didn't experience it, but normally, yes, sinks turn on, the shower turns on. But at 2 a.m., this is the hallway, this visit that I was walking down, and I heard a scream so loud that it echoed and actually scared the crap out of me. And I could not find anybody. I even hollered, "Do you need help?" Nobody come out of their doors. Nobody heard it. Yeah, this one was a little much. And in one of these videos, I'm going to have to zoom in because I recently saw somebody walking by that was not there. Here we are leaving the fourth floor and heading to the second. Now on the 11th floor, there is an apartment. That is another story. And these elevators, there's always someone in spirit wanting to go. But there's rumor, and we have experienced it on the fourth floor, Al Capone's floor, where the elevators open and close for no reason. You'll be going down, they open like someone's there. They'll, back and forth. So here we are on the second floor, and if you research, there is a shadow figure that has been seen. And my husband kind of freaked out because this is where the bathhouses are inside the hotel. And the elevator we had been talking about, he saw it open and close. And it was just a little freaky. Here's that part. No one was there. And I think this is where I see somebody walk by that I know for a fact was not there. Now, on the second floor, it is rumored. All you got to do is pull up some YouTube videos. Lights go crazy and all kinds of activity. And right here at one visit, I saw a spirit just walk down those stairs and disappear right under that chandelier right there. Now every weekend there's a party in the hotel, and it is amazing. It's full of energy, and yeah. Here we go, the grand staircase. Now, as a psychic medium, I can tell you many people in spirit are up and down them, and there's a lot of energy on the staircase. But the basement in itself it's a lot of energy, but it's very calming, very relaxing. Kind of surprises me. And here's an elevator soon. One of our visits, there is a picture of a lot of spirits surrounding me. And you will have to pause and zoom in. But here's the elevator where there is a woman that she looks up, there it is. You just got to zoom in and look at everything going on around me at that elevator. Those elevators do not work. They are the original. This is the hallway to the pool. And whatever you do, if you can stay away from the 8th floor, do it. This is the pool. Now, as a psychic medium, it was quite funny, my first visit, how many people were really in that pool. So I video this because on one of my visits, I'm not even going to talk about what I've seen here, several times actually, but one night around 2 a.m., I'm out here. I look down the hallway, and there is a woman with her hair up in a bun, black hair, black dress with white lace, looks like the late 1800s. And let me just say that 7 is one of my numbers that's always coming through. So this time I wanted to see exactly what door she was at. I had seen it before. I just wanted to double check. I always want to debunk. And the door that she was standing in front of, just looking through, was number 777. Now, the woman, again, that reminds me of Marilyn Monroe, red dress and white gloves. She's always kind of sent me off. She's cute. Her energy's good. This is just proven that there is a combination to get up on our floor where our door was open. And just to show you how bad it was with this door, we left it cracked like this. There is rumor that alarm clocks will go off at 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. This was 6 p.m. Just out of the blue and not even be plugged up sometimes. And I come in, my husband's sitting there. He had already unplugged one and just placed it away from him. Now, this is downstairs. There is a lot of energy going on, a lot of things I've seen. It is a beautiful place, but what they don't understand is things get spiritually very hyped up when there's that much going on. Now, if you have not seen my other videos, the Bible videos, there's 2 different visits where this is the room. I could not get in it this time, but I can see the table there. There are 2 wild, unexplainable Bible videos. Now, they say these elevators don't work. And yeah, we've just been checking them out. They don't work. But they happen to go to that second floor. And yeah. So Mr. Tweedle here, this is just some basically artifacts. Tweedle, I believe. I did not know this until this visit, but this is his original coat. And he was the bellman that I have been seeing in the elevator the whole time. I was really excited to see this, so I asked him to show me. And some of those that work there say he is the one that works in the kitchen and works in this back place. This is just artifacts from over 100 years of the Arlington. And I asked Mr. Tweedle, right there with his coat, I asked, he retired from the Arlington Hotel and passed away in 1970. And there's many sightings of him. So I asked him to prove it to me that he actually makes the elevator work. He gets on and off and travels the whole hotel. And there, see, accidentally caught it. There it is. It opened. And here you will see it close. Thank you, Mr. Tweedle. So that's a little tour, what I can put on a platform right now. I do have many other videos and many other pictures. Like, it's pretty cool. And Mr. Tweedle answering my request was even cooler. There are many other stories, and all you have to do is research them. But as a psychic medium and not a ghost hunter, this is some of the experience that I have had. My husband just looks at me. As far as Babe Ruth, I have actually seen him walk across the bedroom. And as far as his suite, I believe Al Capone and Babe Ruth might have had a little dinner together one night. And of course, they're always trying to get my attention because they know I can communicate or see them, whichever. So if you go to my YouTube channel, for sure, there are other videos of the Arlington Hotel, and I will continue to make videos like this. Recently, I have done a video about the Fordyce bathhouse, and I have some more in plan. Again, I'm a spiritual psychic medium, and yeah, this history of the Bathhouse Row, I mean, the restaurant in itself, and yeah, there's lots of stories, and all you gotta do is Google a little bit of research, and this will definitely be a place if you're interested in that kind of thing. So definitely subscribe to my YouTube, and follow me on Facebook and TikTok. So God bless you.